Hey everyone, Linus here. Welcome back to another Tech Deep Dive. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Wi-Fi, something we all use every day but might not fully understand. Specifically, we're talking about those mysterious numbers you often see, 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. Now, you see these all the time when connecting to your Wi-Fi, but what do they actually mean? Why do we have two different bands? In simple terms, these numbers represent different frequency bands that your Wi-Fi router uses to transmit data. Each band has its own advantages and disadvantages. Think of it like radio stations. Just as you tune into different frequencies to hear different stations, your devices connect to different Wi-Fi bands. Each band is like a different frequency that carries its own set of signals. The 2.4 GHz band is great for longer range but can be slower, while the 5 GHz band offers faster speeds but shorter range. Understanding these bands is crucial for getting the best possible performance out of your internet connection. Knowing when to use each band can make a big difference. So, whether you're streaming the latest game, watching a movie, or just browsing the web, stick around as we break it down. Let's go! Alright, let's talk about 2.4 GHz first. This frequency band has been a staple in wireless communication for many years. This band has been around for ages, and chances are most of your devices use it. It's the go-to for many household gadgets, from your smartphone to your smart fridge. It's like the reliable old workhorse of Wi-Fi. Dependable and consistent, it gets the job done without much fuss. On the other hand, we've got the 5 GHz band. This is the newer, more advanced option in the Wi-Fi world. This one's like the newer, faster kid on the block. It's designed for speed and efficiency, perfect for streaming HD videos or online gaming. It offers significantly higher speeds, which is awesome for data-intensive tasks. But there's a trade-off. The range isn't as extensive as the 2.4 GHz band. 2.4 GHz, while slower, has better range and can penetrate walls and obstacles more easily. It's ideal for larger homes or spaces with many walls. 5 GHz signals are a bit more delicate in that regard. They struggle with distance and obstacles, making them less reliable in certain scenarios. They're like a high-performance sports car, amazing on a clear track but not so great on a bumpy road. So, choosing between them depends on your specific needs and environment. So when should you use each band? Let's break it down. Well, if you're far from your router or dealing with lots of walls, 2.4 GHz is your best bet. This band has a longer range and can penetrate walls and obstacles more effectively. It's also usually fine for basic tasks like browsing or checking emails. These activities don't require a lot of bandwidth, so the slower speed of the 2.4 GHz band won't be an issue. But for gaming, streaming, or downloading large files, 5 GHz is the way to go. This band offers faster speeds, which are crucial for these data-intensive activities. Just make sure you're within a reasonable range of your router for the best experience. The 5 GHz band has a shorter range and doesn't penetrate walls as well as the 2.4 GHz band. Here's another thing to consider. Interference. The 2.4 GHz band is more prone to interference from other devices like microwaves and cordless phones. Because 2.4 GHz has been around longer, it's a lot more crowded. Many devices use this frequency, leading to potential signal interference. Think of it like a busy highway with lots of cars' signals competing for space. This congestion can slow down your internet speed. This can lead to slower speeds and connectivity issues, especially during peak usage times. 5 GHz is less congested, making it a smoother ride overall. So for a faster, more reliable connection, especially in less crowded environments, 5 GHz is the better choice. Gap 3S. Now that we understand the differences between 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, let's take a practical step. In this section, we'll show you how to change your mobile hotspot settings from 5 GHz to 2.4 GHz. This is particularly useful if you have older devices that only support 2.4 GHz. First, go to your phone settings and find the hotspot and tethering option. Tap on it and then select Wi-Fi hotspot. Here you'll see an option to change the band. Select 2.4 GHz, and you're all set. Now your hotspot is broadcasting on the 2.4 GHz band, making it compatible with older devices. Gap 3S. By doing this, you ensure that all your devices, old and new, can connect to your mobile hotspot without any issues. It's a simple yet effective way to make sure you're getting the most out of your mobile data. So which Wi-Fi is best for you? It depends on several factors. If you need maximum speed and your device supports it, 5 GHz is the clear winner. But if you prioritize range and reliability, 2.4 GHz is still a solid choice for many. The good news is that most modern routers have dual band capabilities, meaning they can broadcast both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz signals simultaneously. This lets you switch between them depending on your specific needs. Ultimately, understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each band empowers you to make informed decisions about your home network setup. And that's what it's all about, right? Making informed choices. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in and I'll catch you in the next one.